What's up guys, Strikes Card Tricks here, and this is the tutorial for the very cool Charlier cut. The Charlier cut, also known as the one-handed cut, is a quick and easy trick, which, as long as it's done quickly and smoothly, leaves all viewers astounded. So, I hope you stick around for the tutorial. So, let's go ahead and start out with the grip. To do the Charlier cut, you're going to have it in the straddle grip, if I remember it correctly. So, the middle and ring finger on this side of it, the pointer finger on the top of it, little finger on the bottom, and thumb on the left side of it. Okay, and it's in the raised straddle grip. So it's going to be up on the tips of your fingers. Okay, so no lower than the joint there. Okay, so that's the grip for it. So the main action is you're just taking your thumb, dropping about half the deck. So you're holding the top half of it with your thumb. Now you're going to go ahead and take your pointer finger and get underneath it and push it up. Okay, so as you're pushing it up with the pointer finger, then the top pack is being supported by your pinky, ring, and middle finger. Okay, so once it gets all the way out, then that top pack is going to fall down onto your pointer finger. So you're going to just pull your pointer finger out and then close it up with your thumb. Okay, so that's the main motion. Go through it again, drop about half the pack, hold the top with your thumb, point your finger, push it up from underneath, it'll drop, pull your pointer finger out, and close it up with your thumb. Okay, just like that. So that's generally it. So here are some different tips and tricks. So a common mistake is, as you're pushing it up, is to just let go with the top pack with your thumb. Oftentimes people won't trust themselves and they'll just think that it's going to fall, but you just have to learn to trust that it's going to be held up by your pinky, ring, and middle finger, and by the bottom pack. Okay, so you just let it go, and then it falls down, and then your pointer finger underneath, it's just curled up, so just straighten it out, and then just close it up. Okay, so just always remember to try to trust your thumb, to let go. Okay, so with me, when I first tried learning it, I'm right-handed, so when I started trying to learn it with my right hand, and I kid you not, this is the best I can do. Okay, so not quite as good as you would hope. Okay, so I couldn't do it at all with my right hand, so I just tried switching over to my left hand, and I got it really well. So if you can't do it with your right hand, then just try it with your left hand, or vice versa. Alright, so just another tip is to make sure to practice, like I do it while I'm maybe reading a book or doing some other activities that either only require one hand or no hands. Okay, another thing, just don't despair. Okay, it's gonna look not very good at first. Maybe the best you'll get is a very, very slow one, and even then it might not be a good Charlier, but remember, don't despair. Just keep practicing, and after a little while it'll become a muscle memory, and you'll be able to do it with your eyes closed, like I'm doing right now. So one more thing. When practicing the Charlier cut, it might be kind of hard to do it with the full deck, so maybe you can start out with just 2 cards and learn the main movement like that. Okay, so just 2 cards. Sorry, it's kind of hard for me, but yeah, just 2 cards like that. Okay, so sorry, I'm really not good at just separating 2 cards. Okay, And once you master that, you can probably just go ahead and add a few more cards, pardon me, to make a bigger pack. You can go ahead and use just that. Once you got that mastered, add a little bit more, and then once that's good, you can add the last part of the pack. Okay, so once you've mastered the Charlier cut, then there are a ton of different possibilities of what you can do. For example, there are many different cuts that are just variations of the Charlier. Okay, so yeah, the Charlier cut is a very good trick for beginners. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and go Charlier till your heart's content.